Hey, what's up, everybody? Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new, thanks for showing up. If you're old, thanks for coming back. Got a few more Monday Night Football NFL player props we're going to take a look at here today on PrizePicks. As always, if y'all are new to PrizePicks, use this promo code right here down below. Get yourself signed up. That'll get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100. So take advantage there. Free money. All right, let's check it out. So yesterday's Sunday slate, we gave out 4 picks. Went 3-1, so not terrible there. The only one we missed was Calvin Ridley. He got the targets, just couldn't hang on to the ball. Besides that, we hit Travis Kelce's touchdown, Cole Kmet's receptions, Bijan's rushing and receiving yards. So for NFL Week 2, that does bring us to 5-1. For Thursday Night Football, we took Hawkinson and Jetta's A.J. Brown. So we're sitting at 5-1 right now on Week 2, so not terrible. Let's finish it on a good Monday Night Football. We got a double header tonight, 2 games. So again, we're going to give out 4 picks, 1 from each team. You can take them all, you can take none, you can take whatever you want to do. I'm just here to help. So the first game we're going to take a look at is Cleveland at Pittsburgh. And first pick, we'll start off with Pittsburgh side of the ball. It's going to be Najee, and I like the over on his 51.5 rushing yards here. DK has no juice, but they have it at 52.5. So, if it bumped down, there'd probably be a little bit on the over. Get into the stats here. He's coming off of only a 31-yard week 1, but that is also against a top-ranked 49ers rush defense. He only had 6 carries that game, but he did average 5.2 yards per carry, which is still pretty good, but only 6 carries. So the volume wasn't even there against San Francisco. You can't blame them. They got destroyed. Last year, Cleveland, who is our matchup tonight, was 26th in the league in both rushing yards allowed and yards per carry. So teams were able to move the ball on the ground against Cleveland last year. Najee did play Cleveland. Let's check it out. He has played Cleveland 4 times in his career, has never gone under this line. Take a look here. He finishes each game with 91, 188, 56, and 80. So he has never fell short against this Cleveland Browns team every single time he's played them. So I'm going to go ahead and take the over. I'll stay on the Najee train. I'm going to buy in right now while the line's low because he had such a bad week last week. But again, it wasn't his fault. He didn't even get the touches. So I'm going to go ahead and buy in low here, take the over on Najee. I really like that prop for him. Other side of the ball, this one's going to look familiar. We cashed on it in week 1. It's going to be Deshaun Watson over his rushing yards. We cashed it week 1 against Cincy at 24.5. They only pumped it up a yard, and he went well over a yard on it. 45 is what he clocked in against Cincy last week. If you watch that game, Cleveland did reveal a couple of designed QB runs, whether that be a fake or a read or a pull, whatever it may be. But they do have designed runs in their playbook, so it's not a matter of will he scramble, will he have to break the pocket and scramble? No, because Cleveland does have these designed runs for him. It's just a matter of can he get the yards. So half the work is done. We know that it's in the playbook. Can he get the yards? Last week, he was able to blow it out of the water here, so I don't mind it at all. Carried the ball 5 times for 45 yards, and I do think that this should be a slower game between Cleveland and Pitt. The spread on it, the over-under, is only 38 points, so not expecting a very high-scoring game. So that does help both of these props actually as well with Najee's rushing yards and Deshaun Watson's rush yards. That does help. So it should be a slow ball kept on the ground game is what Vegas is looking at least. It's going to be a slower game, and I agree. Next, we will take a look at New Orleans, headed over to Carolina, take on the Panthers. First one, we'll start with Carolina. This one's going to be Hayden Hurst. I like the over on his 3 receptions. So DK has heavy juice to go under 3.5. Now, let's keep in mind that doesn't really matter. You see all the green out right there, but of course, 4 of these were with Cincy. He's new to Carolina, but he's doing well. So Hayden Hurst, minus 175 to go under 3.5. But if y'all remember Cole Kmet in my last video on Friday, Cole Kmet was juiced heavy to go under, and when it still took the over, we bunkered down and cashed it. So same thing here. Don't let that scare you. Under 3.5, perfect, because it drops it to 3/4. So we're going to take the over. That just helps us in our case. Snagged 5 balls in week 1, was targeted 7 times. So again, had the chance to double this line of 3 receptions, targeted 7 times. You could more than double this. And he actually led Carolina in receptions out of all their receiving core. Hayden Hurst caught the most balls in week 1. And you can't really reflect and compare to New Orleans defense versus tight ends, because New Orleans played against Ryan Tannehill in Tennessee last week, and Tannehill did not give any action to his tight end at all, so you can't really compare anything there. That's the only tough part. But these quick little check downs for Bryce Young to Hayden Hurst, I think they're going to be there. 3 of them should be a nice close game. I'll take that, take the over on that. So that'll be that one. And our last prop that we're going to give out here on YouTube is going to be on the other side of the ball on Nala. It's going to be Jamal Williams either way. So, and it's just going to be the over, and I actually like the over on his carries. So 15.5 rush attempts. I like this right here. -140, so pretty heavy juice to go over this line of 15.5, -140. It actually may get bumped to 16 because of the juice. He carried the ball 18 times last week, and you should see this line jump, especially if you're expecting New Orleans to be holding on to a lead in the second half, which I think that is going to be the case. Like I said, I do think it's going to be a good, close game, and it's going to come down to a little bit of clock management there at the end. Jamal Williams, and I don't like the I'm not too worried about the receiving for Jamal Williams, because I think they only threw him the rock twice last week, and he only got like 1 or 2 yards off of it. So I do like the 15.5 rush attempts. I think we're going to come down to some clock management. If you don't agree with that, this may not be the prop for you, but I do think that's going to be the case. Last week, was a tough week against Tennessee. It was close. He cleared it with 18, but I do like this right here, over 15.5. I could see him carrying the rock 16, 17, maybe even 18 again, if not in the 20s. But I like that. That's going to be the 4 picks here. So we got Jamal Williams over his 15.5 rush, Hayden Hurst over his 3 receptions, and then Deshaun over his rush yards, Najee over his rush yards. Y'all, let me know what you think about these. Drop yours in the comment section. Slap a like on the video. Slap a sub to the channel. Keep an eye out. Join the Discord if you're not on there. Share your picks in the Discord. There's a tab for y'all to do so. If I have any extras, I'll throw mine in there as well. Besides that, man, doubleheader night. It's going to be fun. Let's do this. See y'all again Wednesday for Thursday Night Football. Later.